I just received a payout of $17,000. I only risked $300 to get the $17,000, and I posted this live time in my Discord community. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can catch trades like this without risking your own capital and with a very fixed and mechanical system. If you want to learn exactly how to replicate payouts like this, make sure to watch this video until the end. Make sure to watch this video until the end if you want to stand a chance to get free access, lifetime access to my Discord community where I live stream with you on a weekly basis, post all of my live trades, can get access to my full ICT and SMC mentorship and our exclusive and mechanical concepts that we teach here at Millionaire Mindset Funded, as well as a community with over 800 professional traders that also document their journey and are learning at the same time. So yesterday we actually had a 25 risk to reward trade that was posted in live time in our Discord. You'll see over here this trade was posted in the form of a sell limit with the entry point SL, which is your stop loss, and your take profit points at the most recent structural low. So in this video I'm going to show you exactly how I took this trade so that you can go and get a crystal clear understanding of where you are in the market. Hey everybody, Jay here from the Millionaire Mindset YouTube channel. On this channel, I document my journey on various ways that I use to make money online. In this video, I'm going to show you how I received a payout from my prop firm for over $17,000 and I only risked $300 to make the $17,000. I documented this in live time with my Discord community, and in today's video I'm going to show you exactly how I did this so that you can replicate payouts like this as well without risking any of your own capital and with the safe and fixed rule mechanical based system that I follow in the markets. For the last couple of years, I've been posting affiliate marketing content, drop servicing, drop shipping, creating content on TikTok, which are all great and viable ways of making money online. I've moved into the trading industry full time, specifically with prop firms such as FTMO, My Forex Funds, and many others. So it would be more valuable for you guys to learn more about my trading journey and to understand what has worked for me in overall life, as trading generates far more income, especially now that I've taken years to learn the skill, than drop shipping, drop servicing, and any of those other ways of making money online combined. This YouTube channel is here to help you shortcut this process, and instead of taking years like I did, but to learn the way I trade instantly straight away. So I recommend just take a look at this video and you will understand structure on a more clear and understanding basis. So the first thing and foremost, there are three types of structure in my system. This is all mechanical, rule-based, step-by-step here for you to follow. There's no discrepancies in my trading system. So all setups are based on the same set of rules. Step number one is come over to our swing structural time frame. That is the 4-hour time frame. Remember, price is always printed, just a quick recap, in the forms of higher highs or lower lows with breaks of structures to the upside or downside, price respecting fair value gaps or supply and demand zones to continue with that expectational order flow to the upside to take out the weak highs created by strong lows. So if we had to go and label this out on our chart, you'll see over here on XAU USD, this is the trade that I took to make that $17,000 profit. We had a break of structure to the upside with a candle body closure created by this strong low point. This is a strong low that took out the weak high because this weak high was not able to take out previous lows. After every break of structure to the upside, there is some kind of pullback. So take a look, break of structure, pullback, break of structure, pullback, break of structure, pullback. And this is exactly how price is printed to you on every fractal time frame. So if you're going to have a look after the 4-hour break of structure, we had that pullback phase. However, price was not able at the time to respect the 4-hour strong low and instead had a break of structure below, which means our swing structure has now turned bearish. This break of structure to the downside was created by this most recent strong high over here that broke this low. After the break of structure to the downside, we had a 15-minute internal break of structure to the upside, which signals we're now in the pullback phase of our overall 4-hour swing structure, which allows us to label our 4-hour weak low. This may sound like a lot to take in for some of you guys, especially if you're new to trading, but I recommend just keep watching this video with me, and I'll show you how you can access a far more slower, in-depth mentorship and weekly live streams with me on this. Once we've then identified our 4-hour weak low, and 4 hour strong high, this now gives us our structural range. So what can we expect after that break of structure? Is for price to have that pullback to relative price action and to continue targeting these weak lows until price takes out a strong high, which we can then expect to target weak highs. So this currently is our expectational order flow, is to target these weak lows. Step number 2, 15 minute internal time frame. So this is where we mark out all of our internal structure. Let's take a look at what price did after that 4 hour break of structure over here. Price had a mini pause in price action over here with a slight pullback and a break of structure to the downside with a body closure. Remember, this is 15 minutes internal structure. After this break of structure to the downside, price had that pullback, but instead of being able to respect the strong high and to continue breaking weak lows, price had a body closure above the M15 internal strong high. And therefore, this then signals we are now in the pullback phase of our overall 4 hour swing structure, and we can mark out our 4 hour weak low. So price continued to have that break of structure, pullback, that break of structure to the downside, price respecting supply zones to continue breaking structures to the downside. Price then had a fractal change of character, signaling we are not over with the pullback yet. Break of structure to the upside, break of structure to the upside, break of structure to the upside. Price then had that M15 break of structure to the downside, which could then signal we at the end of the overall 4 hour swing pullback, and we're now ready to target the 4 hour weak lows. So after this M15 break of structure, price never really pulled back to relative price action over here, but instead price had a mini pullback and then broke that structure to the downside, which is another valid break of structure created by this valid supply zone. So this is step number 3. Once you've marked out your 4 hour swing structure and your 15 minute internal structure, you need to look for your supply or demand zone that caused the most recent break of structure. There are 4 mechanical fixed rules that you need to apply to a supply and demand zone. That being, the supply must be unmitigated, must have an inefficient push or a fair value gap. As you can see over here, is a fair value gap. Liquidity build-up above or below it. Over here, there is trend line liquidity, which just got swept. And fourthly, the supply zone needs to cause a break of structure or a change of character. In this case, this 15-minute break of structure. So understanding these 4 mechanical rules and applying that to your supply and demand zones, you will be unstoppable in the market. And all of these mechanical rules are defined much further into depth in our private Discord community and mentorship. So over here, you can have a look. As price came to the supply zone and mitigated the supply, this is step number 4 in our rule-based system, is 5 minute, 3 minute, and 1 minute time frame is all our confirmation time frames. No analysis happens on the 5 minute, 3 minutes, or 1 minute. That is just for entry confirm. So I then hopped over to the 3 minute time frame. For a valid entry, I will look for a fractal change of character or a flip zone. So over here, we had our fractal structure. So you'll see over here, there is a great indicator to identify your fractal structure. It's just called fractals. You can go and search that up on the indicators tab over here, which puts these dots on the candles. One thing I also want you to go and note is my candle colors are all the same. That is because I don't look at bearish or bullish candle color. I look at fractal structure instead, which was a big game changer for me in my system. So all of these dots are fractal highs and lows. So over here, we had a fractal low, fractal high, fractal breaker structure to the upside, now created by this fractal low. Pullback, breaker structure to the upside by this fractal low. Another fractal high over here, created by this demand zone and fractal low, which was the most recent demand zone that had the inefficient push, the fractal breaker structure to the upside with liquidity build up just above it and is unmitigated. So we would want to see price break this demand zone, signaling that supply is now in control, and look for a valid supply zone that price will mitigate to continue targeting those weak lows. So it's very important when trading the 1, 3, and 5 minute to understand your overall 4 hour swing structure and your 15 minute internal structure. And this is where you get that clear indication of where you are in the market. So this is exactly what happened. Price broke this demand zone, which now signals that supply is in control. The supply zone that broke this demand zone and flipped this demand was this supply over here with the inefficient push. This trend line liquidity, which we can expect to be swept. So let's continue price. price is now sweeping that liquidity, mitigated the supply zone, and this is where I entered on this candle over here with the triple M confirmation. You'll see over here, this candle of the wick of this candle is highlighted a red color, which is a concept that we teach privately in Millionaire Mindset Funded. In a nutshell, it is a triple break of structure to the downside on the 1 second time frame, which is a much better confluenced entry that shows supply is heavily in control, especially when entering on a flip zone or a change of character zone. So this was the candle that I entered on with my stop loss just above that wick, and I targeted the 4-hour week lows. So if we continue with this over here, I'll show you how I managed risk in this trade and how I managed it as it was going. So price reacted beautifully off this flip zone, had a bit of a pullback, creating a new fractal low. So as soon as price breaks through this fractal low is where I secured partials right here at 10 risk to reward and secured 30% of this trade. So my stop loss was then at break even. This was risk free, and already 10 risk to reward already bagged. So let's continue running this, and this is how the trade played out. Melted down to TP, but understanding that price is looking to target these 4-hour week lows, which is exactly how the expectational order flow went in this trade. This was actually sent last week, and this week we had another 25 risk to reward sent on our community. In a nutshell, if you risked 1% of this trade, you would have made 40% return with this type of risk to reward. If you guys want to stand the chance of getting full lifetime free access to this Discord community, which is my own Discord that I run with another member of mine called Millionaire Mindset Funded, in order to go and stand a chance to win access to this, all you need to do is make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel with the red notification bell on, leave a like and comment down below that you're ready, and I will choose one lucky winner to get free, full lifetime access to this. Something else exciting that we are busy developing is our own EA, Expert Advisor, which is a hedging EA based on our own indicator that we have released in our Millionaire Mindset Matrix V2 MT4 system. Our EA hedges this indicator and has had extreme success rates with over 3% generated in the past trading week, with a max drawdown of 1.6% in a day. Every single daily result is documented and posted on the Discord, and you can get access to this EA in the Discord this upcoming week when it will be launched. So what I'm going to do is to help you guys out even more. I'm going to leave a link down below to this Discord community in the description of this video, and I'm also going to leave my entire free YouTube trading playlist on the screen over here. You'll actually see about 3 years back of how my system looked like then compared to how I trade today, and you can actually follow through that entire journey and see how I developed mentally and physically in front of the charts as a trader in my chart markups. And that's the big reason I've still left up those videos years back when I used to trade with RSI and chart patterns, which obviously back then didn't work, but back then I believed so, until I found pure price action and developed, and took years to develop my system, which is now all documented and posted lifetime in this Discord community with our full section 1 to 6 SMC and ICT course. So again, if you want to go and get access to all of this, link down below, and make sure to click on this playlist over here, and I'll see you over there.